Good evening class. Today we are going to start a new chapter of class 11th and the new chapter is the plant kingdom. Okay, because in next video we have completed the fungi and we have also done lots of things in the fungi sections because we have completed their characteristic states, their types, their habit, their locomotions, their reproductions, their way of nutritions and all the things we have completed. Okay, so today we are going to start a new chapter and that will be your plant kingdom because it has a very great and diverse in nature because there is lots of species and genres are generally found in all over the world. So we cannot make very easy to understand all the kingdoms of plant because there is a variety of plants which are generally found in all over the world and we cannot understand in a simple language. So apart from that we have to discuss a plant kingdom in a detailed manner so that we can understand all the topics one by one. Suppose, so first we are going to discuss that some special characters of plant because we know that plants is also a beauteous things for our natures and our worlds also because they act as a producers also. Okay, what is the meaning of producers? Because generally we know that plants are generally they are capable to make their own food by the help of photosynthesis, carbon dioxide, oxygen, and many more things they use, and they also regulate CO2 and they also give oxygen in our environment by this human beings generally take for respirations and survive for a long time. And so that plants also act as a producers because in plants they are the producers and we humans and animals are the consumers because whatever product they produce generally we eat such type of products and that's why plants are called producers. Okay, so before starting we are going to discuss some small characters and small possessing characters of plants and that may be plant kingdoms are generally most of the organisms are generally eukaryotes we have studied in so many times prokaryotes and eukaryotes and they are also called as multicellular organisms and photosynthetic have. Okay, photosynthetic means plants have a special features that is called photosynthetic. By this, plants are able to make their own food very smoothly and have included in the kingdom of plants. Most important, due to the possessing characters of eukaryotics, multicellular, and photosynthetic pigment they are included in the kingdom of plantae. Okay, so इन सारे characters को देखने के बाद plant को हमने plantae kingdom में place किया है. Okay, so next they are the great diverse actions of producer because they produce lots of things like they produce vegetables, they produce fruits, they produce different types of fossil fuels and they produce also lark, cone, etc. So many things plants are generally produced and they all are the things are generally beneficial for the human beings. That's why plants are called producers. Okay, and we generally humans are called consumers because we consume the different types of items which are generally produced by the plants. That's why we call it consumers. Okay, so next we are going to discuss that some important and salient features of plant kingdom. What type of features generally plant possess? So here plants mostly found in soil region. Soil means they are called as terrestrial and some of the plants are generally found in water. They are called as aquatic. Okay. Now next, some of the plants are generally multicellular and cell wall is made up of cellulose. As we know that so many times we have studied that some of the plants are generally multicellular organisms which may be found in more than one number of cells and cell wall is made up of cellulose. Most important because the cell wall is the protecting layer and it is made up of cellulose. And most important, cells contain, the plant cells are generally contain the plastids and chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is the photosynthetic pigment. Okay, most important because so many times the question asks that what is the photosynthetic pigments found in plants. So chlorophyll is the photosynthetic pigment that is found in plants and plastids is also we have studied plastids and Golgi apparatus and endoplasmic reticulum in 9th class also. Okay, in animal cell and plant cell में हमने इसको पढ़ा हुआ है. Okay, now they act as autotrophic. Autotrophic means those organisms which can prepare their own food are called autotrophic and they are also called as producers. Why? Because they are self-generate food materials as a form of starch, and they produce in all over the environment. Okay, so they are called as autotrophic and called also as a producers. And next, food is stored in the form of starch. Most important thing, so many times question asks that what is the exact form of food stored in plants. So starch के फॉर्म में इनका जो फूड है वो स्टोरेज होता है, और भी बहुत सारे फॉर्म्स होते हैं. सो हियर मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट, द स्टार्च इज द form of storing food materials which is found in plants. Okay, so I think we have discussed only 4 to 5 characters, because we cannot explain only 5 characters. That is only beneficial for plant kingdom, because there is so many points are there which we have to study in a later classes. But today we are going to discuss only the quick points of plant kingdom, and we are generally going only the certain points. Okay, because we don't have time to discuss so many points. Now next, coming to the next point, classification of plants. Okay, so we know that there is a variety of plants in our environment, so their classification is also needed, because without classification we are generally unable to find which plants belong to which phylum and which flower belongs to which plant. So that is the confusion by this. So many scientists have given their own opinions to separate the plants and make a suitable classification on the basis of their nature, on the basis of their fruits, on the basis of their seeds. Okay, so many basis they have described the plants should be classified on the basis of different types of classes. So first one is that in earlier plants were classified in 2 groups. In earlier the plant kingdoms are generally classified into 2 groups. First is cryptogames and second is phanerogames. Okay, now in before, plant kingdoms are generally separated into 2 groups in a previous time. First one is cryptogames and second is phanerogames. Okay, because they both are different. But what is the meaning of cryptogames? Here cryptogames means generally they are included in the non-flowering plants. So in our nature, the plants which does not possess any flowers are called non-flowering plants, and they are concluded in cryptogames. Okay, most important point, those plants which are present in our environment but they don't have flowers and they don't bear flowers are called cryptogames plants. And most important, that is the first class kingdom of plant, and mostly they are further divided into cryptogames, further divided into first Thallophyta, Bryophyta and Pteridophyta. Most important thing, cryptogames generally in earlier time the plant kingdoms are divided into 2 types, cryptogames and phanerogames, and then cryptogames are further divided into 3 subgroups, and that is called Thallophyta, Bryophyta and Pteridophyta. In this chapter we will study all the things very clearly and very detailed manner, so don't get confused. Okay, now coming to the next point, we have to discuss that phanerogames. What is the meaning of phanerogames? Generally, apart from that, because they don't have flowers but they have flowers, all the flowering seeds bearing plants are included in phanerogames. So in our nature there is a different types of plants which bears flowers and also they bear seed, whether it is naked or self coated, but they are completed in phanerogames, and they are further divided into 2 parts, gymnosperm and angiosperm. That is the flow chart of the different types of your classification of plants. So that is your first homework. You have to give me a flow chart of plant kingdom, how the plants are generally divided according to the cryptogames, according to the phanerogames. Then cryptogames is also divided into 3 types, Thallophyta, Bryophyta and Pteridophyta. Again phanerogames, they are flower bearing and seed bearing plants which are present in our environment are called phanerogames, and they are further divided into gymnosperm and angiosperm. So it is your first homework. You have to give me a flow chart by decorating all the things and classification of plant kingdom. Okay, I am repeating again, you have to give me a flow chart of plant kingdom. Okay, so plant कैसे कैसे बटे हैं on the basis of their types के भी सब types, और ये आपको सिर्फ एक flow chart बना के you have to give me in my personal WhatsApp. Okay, this is your first homework. Second, we will give me I will give you in after the class. Okay, so next, coming to the next important point, gymnosperm and angiosperm. After that we have to study the algae, because in previous we have studied the fungi, so we have to study in this chapter algae. The first of all, it is a Latin word. Algae means alga. Algae का मतलब होता है alga, and alga meaning is seaweeds. Okay, जो seaweeds होते हैं generally they are called as algae and mostly found in the sea. That's why they call that seaweed. A weed also we know that in a crop. Okay, so most important in two kingdom classification, they included kingdom Thallophyta. Most of the important points that the certain types of organisms are generally placed in the group of Thallophyta, and they are considered as algae, considered as a structures of thallus-like structures. Okay, they concluded as a structures of thallus-like. That's why they are included in Thallophyta. But there is a not a well differentiation of their body organs, because they are not differentiated into roots. They are not differentiated into shoots, and so many parts are generally not differentiated in the algae. So apart from that, their body is differentiated into thallus-like body structure, and mostly they called as the study of algae is called as phycology. Okay, so many times I have told you that phycos means algae and logy means study. Phycology, you have to study biology by splitting the words. अगर biology को आप split करके पढ़ोगे, definitely उसके शब्द आप अच्छे से समझ सकते हो. So apart from that, study of algae is called phycology, and the study of algae is also called algology. This is the second thing. I think it is given in your book. So the study of algae is called phycology, and study of algae is also called algology, because there is a two types of studies are given, because algo is a word related to algae, so don't get confused. Algology and phycos means algae and logy means study. So phycology and algology. Okay, so apart from that, we have to discuss some general characters of algae, because algae has so much diverse sections in our environment, because algae is also produced to form different types of substance in our economic importance, and algae has also produced different types of equipments to fulfill the human's needs. Okay, so in algae we have to discuss that the famous botanist, the F.E. Festrich, the father of phycology, and he is a well-known scientist and a botanist. And after that, in our India, the great conclusion is also goes to the credit of M.T.P. Anger, is the Indian father of phycology. Okay, because there is a two types of fathers are generally I have mentioned here. First, F.E. Festrich, the father of phycology, and second, in our India, M.T.P. Anger is the father of Indian phycology. Okay, so that is the most important things. Now we are going to discuss the characteristics features of algae. Okay, which types of characteristic features are algae generally comprises? The first one is body is a thallus and like thalloid. Okay, so many times we have studied that the body of fungi is generally thallus-like and thalloid, and there is a also lacking of different types of differentiated into root system, and so many things are generally not present in an advanced form in algae. Algae में ये सारी चीजें कोई भी advanced form में नहीं होती है. Okay, so next we have to discuss that there is a chlorophyll is formed in the body cells, and due to the presence of chlorophyll, when photosynthetic pigment, they generally make their food and they act as producers. Okay, so cell wall is a composed of cellulose. So many times I have told you, because in starting we have studied in plant kingdom characteristics. Same here, the algae characteristics features is already match with that type of features. Okay, so plant body does not contain vascular tissue. Most harmful effect of plant body in the algae, plant body does not contain vascular tissue, so that most of the materials cannot pass from one place to another in their body sections. Okay, now coming to the next important point, we are going to discuss the life cycle of different types of sexual reproduction takes place in plant kingdom, and that is comprises in algae. So here sexual reproductions, asexual reproduction, and vegetative mode of reproductions are found in the algae. By this they can manipulate and expand their generations. Okay, so apart from that, we have to discuss that there is a several types of morphology of algae is given in your book. So we have to discuss only some of the features. First is unicellular algae, second colonial algae, and third is advanced thallus. Okay, so we have to discuss only three, because this is the important, and so many times this type of questions and examples may be asked. Okay, now unicellular algae, we know that those algae which generally possess only single cells are called unicellular algae. Example may be cholera. And second, those organisms which generally possess a colonial or a branch of algae are called volvox, and they are generally placed in a very large in numbers. And next, advanced thallus. Advanced thallus means they have well developed and advanced and differentiated thallus which are present in the Sargassum algae. Sargassum में Volvox and cholera is a special type of algae. Okay, ये सब algae के examples हैं. Okay, now coming to the next important point, we have to discuss the reproduction step, because reproduction is a very beneficial part for the algae because they do reproductions in a 3 phases. First phases is vegetative, second asexual, and third is sexual. Okay, in vegetative reproduction generally it takes place by fragmentation, because we have discussed so many times, because fragmentation of algae parts are generally break down by the accidentally and they form new arising plants, and that is called the functions of fragmentation, which comes in the class of vegetative reproduction. Okay, now asexual reproduction generally we study so many things about zoospore, aplanospore, cyst formation, and these all are the formation are generally takes place by the formation of spores. Okay, इनमें spores formation होता है. When the spores get matured, it burst out and their particles may be scattered from here and there, and they are seated and fitted into the soil. Definitely the new plants will be arises. So that is formation generally takes place by spore formation. Okay, so apart from that we have to discuss that sexual reproduction, because in algae sexual reproduction is a very advanced form because it takes place in 3 steps. 3 स्टेप में इनमें सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शंस होते हैं. द फर्स्ट वन इज आइसोगेमस, सेकंड इज एनिसोगेमस एंड थर्ड इज oogamous. 3 प्रकार के रिप्रोडक्शन है. फर्स्ट आइसोगेमस का मतलब क्या होता है? द फ्यूजिंग ऑफ सेक्स सेल्स, 2 अलग अलग सेल्स आके उनको फ्यूज किया जाता है ऑफ गैमेट्स ऑफ अलाइक ऑर्गेनिज्म. अलाइक मतलब जो एक जैसे ऑर्गेनिज्म होते हैं उनके सेक्स सेल को फ्यूज किया जाता है, जो कि मॉर्फोलॉजिकली सेम होते हैं बट फंक्शनली वो डिफरेंट होते हैं ऑर्गेनिज्म. ठीक है, मॉर्फोलॉजिकली सेम होते हैं बट फंक्शनली डिफरेंट ऑर्गेनिज्म को हम उनके गैमेट्स को जब फ्यूज करते हैं दैट इज कॉल्ड आइसोगेमस. सेकंड एग्जांपल की बात करते हैं आइसोगेमस का, तो यूलोथेरिक्स इज द बेस्ट एग्जांपल फॉर आइसोगेमस रिप्रोडक्शन. सेकंड एनिसोगेमस. एनिसोगेमस का मतलब होता है जनरली same here but it is an opposite manner, fusing of sex cells of gametes but here alike, and in anisogamous there is a different morphologically and different functionally also. ठीक है, वहां पे यहाँ पे तो सेम थे ऑर्गेनिज्म, लेकिन एनिसोगेमस में ऑर्गेनिज्म भी अलग होंगे और वो मॉर्फोलॉजिकली भी अलग होना चाहिए और फंक्शनली भी अलग होने चाहिए ऑर्गेनिज्म. दैट इज कॉल्ड द एनिसोगेमी. इन दिस फ्यूजिंग सेक्स सेल्स इज आल्सो टेक्स प्लेस बट कंपैरिजन टू फीमेल गैमेट इट इज बिगर इन साइज. यहाँ पे फीमेल गैमेट बड़ी होती है कंपैरिजन देन मेल गैमेट्स. ओके, एग्जांपल की बात करते हैं तो पेंडोरिना इज अ स्पेशल एंड इंपॉर्टेंट एग्जांपल ऑफ एनिसोगेमस. ओके, नाउ लास्ट oogamous. What is the meaning of oogamous? oogamous का मतलब होता है the fusion of 2 gametes. 2 अलग अलग gametes आके आपस में फ्यूज करेंगे and different from each other. वो दोनों ऑर्गेनिज्म एक दूसरे के बिल्कुल अलग होंगे. ठीक है, in all respect of their terms, may be habit, may be reproduction, may बहुत सारी चीजें सब अलग होंगे उनमें, but fusion of 2 gametes different from each other in all respect. सारे रिस्पेक्ट से वो अलग होने चाहिए and they have to fuse and make a gamete. But most important thing, female gametes is non-motile and in this male gamete is motile. यहाँ पे female gamete non-motile होती है और जो male gamete होता है वो motile होता है. ठीक है. Second, they are very larger in size. Female gamete larger होते हैं but male gamete is smaller in size. Next, non-flagellates होते हैं. Generally they don't have flagella but male gamete has flagella for their locomotion. Okay, example की बात करते हैं तो Volvox. So we have discussed the algae. Now next we are going to discuss the important groups of algae, how the algae are generally classified. Okay, so coming to the next point, we have to discuss that the classification of algae, because we know that algae are generally possess different types of characters, and algae also are a diverse form because in our environment there is so many species are generally found which are generally similar with the algae, so that the scientist has given the different types of their classification on the basis of their structure, on the basis of their number of species, combining to genera and species. Okay, so first of all, classification of algae is generally done by 3 steps. So first one is algae is divided into chlorophyta. So what is the meaning of chlorophyta? Generally the meaning of chlorophyta means green algae. Okay, now second, what is the meaning of phaeophyta? Phaeophyta generally word related to brown algae because algae has different types of colors, so that scientists are generally make suitable to differentiate algae on the basis of their colors. The first one is Chlorophyta, which appears as a green algae. Second, Phaeophyta, which appears as brown algae, and third, Rhodophyta, which appears as red algae. तीन प्रकार के algae साइंटिस्टों ने on the basis of their colors के हिसाब से उनको divide किया, green algae, brown algae and red algae. So here we are studying only the most important part of Chlorophyta. Okay, जो आज हम सबसे पहले डिस्कस करेंगे Chlorophyta in this video because two of them we will discuss in next video. So first one is, what is the meaning of Chlorophyta? We know that it consists as chloro, and chloros means green and phyta means plants. Okay, most important because we have split here Chlorophyta in two words. Chloros means green and phyta means plants. यानी क्लोरो ग्रीन होता है, फाइटा मतलब प्लांट्स होते हैं, यानी जो ग्रीन प्लांट्स होते हैं दैट इज कॉल्ड क्लोरोफाइटा. अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट दे कंसिस्ट लार्ज ग्रुप ऑफ एनिमल्स, लार्ज ग्रुप ऑफ एल्गी इनसाइड. ओके, क्योंकि इनकी एल्गी की बहुत सारी जो प्रजाति है वो इन्हीं के उसमें बिलोंग करती है, बिकॉज मोस्ट ऑफ द एल्गीज आर जनरली ग्रीन इन नेचर, दैट्स व्हाई दे कॉल्ड एज क्लोरोफाइटा. Okay, now we are coming to the next point. We have to discuss the saline features of algae. Algae के हमें बहुत सारे saline features को discuss करना है. So first one is that it occurs in all types of habitat, maybe fresh water and marine water. Okay, we know that algae is found in a different types of habitat, and mostly algae are found in fresh water and some of the rest are found in marine water. It means that algae has different types of environment where they can generally germinate and possess their own progeny. Okay, second, algae are generally found as an algal partner. As we know that lichens generally does the symbiotic relationship same as it is, algae is also found by the algal partner. ये भी किसी पार्टनर के साथ किसी एरिया पे प्रोवाइड यानी देखने को मिल सकते हैं हमको. सो दैट इज ऑल्सो लोकेशन ऑफ algal partners. Second, their cell wall is composed of two layers. The first inner layer is composed of cellulose and the outer layer is composed of pectic. ठीक है, दो प्रकार के इनके layers होते हैं जनरली. they composed, first one is cellulose जो हम पहले से पढ़ते आ रहे हैं, and second layer is pectic. Okay, now coming to the next important point, they are called as autotrophic as producers. Why? Because they can provide their own food material to the environment, and most of the consumers generally take the food from the producers. So that's why they are called as autotrophic mode of nutrition, and they are also called as producers. Okay, next we have to discuss the fifth point of Chlorophyta. They contain photosynthetic pigment, and which type of photosynthetic pigment they possess? The first one is that they possess chlorophyll A, chlorophyll B and beta carotenes. So many times I have told you that what is the meaning of carotenes. So you have to give me, it is your second homework, that you have to give me a short note on carotenes. Okay, what is the meaning of carotenes here in algae? Okay, that is your second homework. What is the meaning of carotenes? Next, the color is green of Chlorophyta due to the predominance of chlorophyll over carotenoids. क्या होता है, कैरोटेनॉइड्स की वजह पे क्लोरोफिल उनमें सबसे ज्यादा पाया जाता है, जो कि उसमें प्रीडोमिनेंस होता है. प्रीडोमिनेंस का मतलब होता है सबसे ज्यादा प्रभावशाली यहाँ पे क्लोरोफिल होता है कंपैरिजन टू कैरोटेनॉइड्स. दैट्स व्हाई द क्लोरोफाइटा अपीयर्ड एज ग्रीन. ओके, इनका कलर हरा इसलिए होता है क्योंकि यहाँ पे प्रेजेंस ऑफ क्लोरोफिल्स प्रीडोमिनेंस होते हैं, ये उनके ऊपर हावी होते हैं, मतलब ज्यादा होता है क्लोरोफिल कंपैरिजन दैट कैरोटेनॉइड्स. दैट्स व्हाई क्लोरोफाइटा अपीयर्स एज अ ग्रीन इन कलर्स. Okay, now next important point we have to discuss that generally coming to the next, the food starch is generally food reserve in the form of starch. Okay, इनके अंदर जो food reserve होता है वो starch के form में होता है. ठीक है, जैसे और भी बहुत सारे plants में हम discuss कर चुके हैं. Second, the reproduction is generally takes place in algae by 3 steps. First, vegetative, we have done fragmentation. Second, asexual, we have done spores formation also, and third is sexual reproduction. We have discussed 3 points, which is isogamous, anisogamous and oogamous. Okay, I think all are same. And the last point is that the cell bodies are generally contain the proteinaceous body parts, okay, due to the formation of starch and called pyrenoids. Most important point, because most of the time the questions may be asked that due to the presence of proteinaceous body of their cell wall by the starch, they are called as pyrenoids. Okay, pyrenoids हम उसको कहते हैं. So that is all about the Chlorophyta. In next video we will study the more differentiations of Phaeophyta and Rhodophyta. The brown algae and the red algae we will also discuss. So here you have to give me the answers of what is the meaning of carotenes here, beta carotenes, and second, why the most important Thallophyta are considered as green in color. Third homework is that why Chlorophyta is always appears as green in color, which types of pigments and which type of generally orders are generally found in Chlorophyta that makes as green appearances. Okay, so that is your third homework. So at last, whatever I have taught you, you all have to revise it very carefully. Okay, thank you, students.